Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss about a famous book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. This book was first published in the year 1937 with only 5,000 copies, but neither Dale Carnegie nor the publishers thought that this book would become an overnight sensation. So even after 70 years of its publication, the book principles are still in circulation. Most of the people are benefited out of it. When I was reading this book, I really felt sad that if I would have read this book 5 to 10 years earlier, when I was in my school days, by this time I would have made my life a wonderful place. So, in order to get the most out of this book, you have to follow the below points which I am going to discuss now. So, while reading these principles, you need to develop a deep, driving desire to master the principles of human relations. Stop frequently while listening to this video and understand where you can apply each and every of these principles in your real life. Apply these principles at every opportunity and make these principles lively. The first principle is don't criticize, condemn, or complain. See, no person will like you if you keep on criticizing them. So let us remember that we are not dealing with creatures of logic. We are dealing with creatures of emotion. Remember, always don't criticize people, keep on, and they won't like you. If you want to criticize somebody, make sure that criticism sounds like suggestion. Any fool can criticize or condemn or complain, and most fools do, but it requires some sort of common sense to understand that if you straight away say on someone's face it's wrong, their sense of pride will get hurt. So make sure give suggestion, not criticism. And the second principle is, this is the biggest secret of dealing with people, which is give honest and sincere appreciation. You know, the deepest desire of any human being is the craving to be appreciated. This particular desire only makes you to wear the latest styles, drive the latest cars. So remember, always give sincere and honest appreciation. Remember, appreciation, not flattery. Flattery comes from mouth, appreciation comes from heart. Nobody likes flattery, but everybody appreciates appreciation. The next principle is talk about the other person's interest. See, if you want the other person want to do what you want to do, make sure that you will create an eagerness, want in them. See, when you go for fishing, will you bait the favorite food of yours or the fish? Absolutely, it's the fish, right? In the same way, when the other person want to listen to you or want to do what you want to do, so make sure that you will talk from their point of interest and so not from your point of interest. You know, thousands of salespeople fail because they always think only of what they want and fails to create an eagerness among the customers, and that's how they fail. So make sure that you talk about their interests, not yours. The next principle is become genuinely interested in other people. If you want to make more friends and everybody wants to like you, so make sure that you become genuinely interested in other people. In this particular book, Dale Carnegie says that you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. So make sure that you always genuinely become interested in other people. For every human being, you know, the word I is more interesting than the word you. So make sure that you become genuinely interested in other people. The next simple principle is smile. A simple way to make a first good impression is smile. That's it, nothing else, just smile. Have you ever seen a baby's face? It brings so much pleasure by looking at his face because the baby's smile is so pure, so pleasant. He always smiles. So make sure that you always smile at other people. There's a proverb in China, a man without a smiling face must not open a shop. The next principle is, remember that for any person, the sweetest word in any language is his name. So make sure that next time you call any person, call by their full name. and if you don't do this, you're headed for trouble. The next principle is how to become a good conversationalist. Remember that you may be interested in talking about your own topics, but don't expect the same from the other person. So make sure that you are a good listener and encourage the others to talk about themselves, their interests, and that's how you can easily interact with people. The next principle in this book, which is one of my favorite, is make the other person feel important and do it sincerely. We have seen in our life regularly that one single particular person taking all the credit, he may look like a leader to everyone, but believe me, he's going to have a lot of hatred from their teammates. So don't do that. Always give importance to other person and make sure that and you do it sincerely. The next important lesson or principle which we are going to learn is how to win people to your way of thinking. First of all, you should remember that you can't win an argument. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. See, you may win a lot of arguments by putting all your logics, but at the end of the day, you will win the argument but you lose the person. So make sure that you will never say directly at their face that you are wrong. Never. Show respect for the other person's opinions. They may be wrong, but don't hurt their sense of pride. So never create the atmosphere for the argument. Instead, accept with them and make sure you give your opinion in a polite way, and that's how you can avoid the argument. You can win the other person's goodwill. The next principle is, if you're wrong, admit it quickly and empathetically. Never argue if you found yourself you're doing wrong. Say about yourself all the derogatory things you know the other person is thinking or wants to say to you. Self-criticism is much better than the other person criticizing you. By fighting, you never get enough, but by yielding, you get more than you expected. So, if you're wrong, admit it quickly and empathetically. The next principle is how to get cooperation. See, you gotta believe me that nobody likes to follow orders. Instead, make them think it is their own idea. So if you want to increase the productivity of your company, make sure that you're not giving orders to them, but let them think that it is their own idea to work for 8 hours or 10 hours, and that's how you're gonna make sure that they are work for you. The next principle is be a leader. How to change people without giving any offensive statement. See, if you want to find a fault, this is the way to begin. Begin with a praise and honest appreciation, followed by which you want to say to them. So always begin with a good thing, followed by the bad thing. How to criticize and not be hated for it. This is the next principle. If someone did something really wrong, call attention to people's mistake indirectly. If you want to criticize them directly, first talk about your own mistakes and then make sure that they understand that what your intention is, that you don't want them to repeat your own mistakes which you did. And that's how you can criticize them, but you won't be hated for it. The next principle, how to spur people onto success. Remember, always use praise instead of criticism. Animal trainers give meat for the slightest improvement in training. The same principle, why can't we use it with people? Whenever a person or an employee or a student is showing any slightest improvement in the training or in education or something, pat at them, encourage them, praise them. Don't say that, just don't criticize them directly instead. So I request each and every one of you to read this particular book, which is very good. So it will change your life in a drastic way, because when I was reading this book, I really felt that most of the things which I am doing is entirely wrong. So make sure you read this book and you get most out of it. And this is just a basic summary of how this book works. And happy learning, and thank you so much. This is Nandish signing off.